Welcome everyone, it's Rhonda with A Little Bit French, and today is my design team project for Heather at Ruby&Pearlxo, and today is Ruby Tuesday. That's a hashtag in case you want to look up other Ruby Tuesday projects. So this is my project. It's a journal I created using a vintage green book. I love this size. It's like 4 by 6. This is, to me, this is the perfect size because I can downsize the images and fill it up rather quickly. And here is a 2 signature, pretty full already. There's room for more though. And then I added this seam binding tea stain ribbon that I make and this old vintage rhinestone missing pieces pin. It's not broken, it's just missing pieces and it's very old. I love it. So I'll just put that to the side. This is the kit that I basically used, the Mermaid Song. I'll list it below and I'll link it below in the description box. And I love this kit. This image here is the one that grabbed me the most. I just love that image. And I did also, I also grabbed images and digital pages from a lot of other kits that Heather has. By the Sea, French Bleu, I'm trying to remember them all. And then you'll see them in here, and they were just filler pages because I wanted 2 signatures. So if I can remember which ones are from which, I will point that out. But basically you can search in Heather's Etsy shop, her digitals, you can search there. So the cover is on cardstock and I only covered the front. I added some of that Swiss dotted fabric. It's like netting tulle. And then at the bottom I added, someone has given me this gold dotted tulle fabric. I don't know who did, but thank you, and I'm looking for more of that. So if you leave me a comment, if you know where I can find that, let me know. It's beautiful. I don't know if you can see it. And then inside, isn't that pretty? It's just a little journaling card. There you go. And then in this lace pocket, I just have a couple more journaling cards in the blues. And I tried to make the first signature blue and the second signature more of green tones, but they kind of got mixed up, so they're throughout, just blues and greens, and French ephemera, book pages, documents. I did a little bit of watercoloring. And then I pulled out my bundle of sari scraps that I found on Etsy, and I thought they went so beautifully in this journal. And then I made another little journaling card with some French ephemera on the back. And then I made the little stick pin there. Those are all so fun to make. And some ledger. And then this is a writing space, and I used in the French Bleu kit, there is a page rather that looks like washi tape to me. So that's why washi tape sticks in my head. But I cut the strips like it was a washi tape. So you have a place to write, and then this, I love this image here. And then I added some netting fabric that I had. And then this image, I don't know, I found it in a box. I think someone gifted it to me. And then I added from one of the sea kits, and this says Beside the Sea. Then I added a little bit of ripped paper at the bottom. Let's see, get her on there. I just thought she went in here. She's so cute. Oh, the little pen fell out. Well, we'll add it back in later. And then the dotted paper is from another kit. I will write those out below, and then you can look for them. And then this is another book page. And here's another mermaid. And here's more of that French blue. So there are several places to write. And this is my favorite image from the whole kit, with the way that Heather layered this on the other side. I just adore it. So pretty. And then here are some mermaids. And then this is also a piece of that sari that I thought looked like something you'd find in the ocean floor. And this says the seaside and the wayside. I did a little bit of watercolor on original pieces of ephemera. And my husband saw my watercolors out and he said, I didn't know you painted with watercolors. And I said, I make shapes. I don't really paint. More of the dotted. And here is just a little booklet. And it has pockets. You can stick things inside. And then I just put a few images, but the rest of it is blank if you want to add images of your own or write. And here is more of that sari ribbon bundle in this pocket. And this is also just another writing spot. And then here's more ledger and more beautiful digital. And look at this teeny tiny handwriting. I could never write that small. I have such large handwriting. Isn't that gorgeous? Just beautiful blue. Here's another page. And here we have the second signature. You can see I started with the green. And in the green pocket, lace pocket, is just a thick cardstock tag. I love this book page. And these flowers, I love them. And here's more of the sari. And here are some writing spots. And then in this up tuck here, I just added another writing spot and I clipped it in because it was moving. And here is another little side tuck. I can't get that out because of the clip here, paper clip. I printed this image on tracing paper, and then I made sure that the next page behind it was blank so that you could see her. I like this page with the water underneath. And then here is a French from 1937 or 17, a French invoice. And some wallpaper. Then here is another French invoice. Now, a couple images I got from the Graphics Fairy free site. They're free images, and I just liked her. Thought she was pretty up against this gorgeous blue. And then here, this is also from the Graphics Fairy. Little writing spot. Here's another little booklet I made. I think this image is from Bella, the Bella kit. And maybe you can see that dotted gold lace. I just lace paper ribbon. And then this is just another little booklet to write in. And then you flip it over and there's another side to that. You can write in here. So either way, you've got a lot of writing space, and I just love this color of this document here. And then here is another little booklet I made with my favorite image, and this is like the bottom half of a French document, an antique French document. And I just made a little writing spot here with some papers in. Clipped her in there. We're getting close to the end. And I just love this image. It's so cute. I like how I printed it on tracing paper, and then you flip her over and she looks a different way on the blue paper than she does on the beige. Here it says, The Mermaid. And this is also from the Graphics Fairy free site. Little journaling card. I don't know what's on the other side. Oh, a little bit of ledger. And we'll just put it in there. And then here is just another little bookmark. And here's another journaling spot, a little card. And then this is so sweet. I love this one. The Mermaids, and it's just a little story. I made it and stuck it in this belly band. And there you have it. There you have it. Let's put the pin back in. Let's see, it was in here. There we go, like that. Well, I hope you enjoyed that. That is sticking up too much. I had fun making this journal. I hope you give it a try. It just yells summer to me. And it is summer. Time to jump in the pool and go on vacation and woo. And unfortunately for us Arizonans, we have to stay in a lot. But anyway, that is my project. Thank you, Heather, and thank you, team, and thank you for all your support, and I thank you for watching. Take care. I'll be back Friday.